Cat Country 107.3. Mornings with Joe and Jahna. It's Jahna Michael with you this morning. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to July. We are here. Wow. June, you were great. Thank you. Please, July, slow down. Please be like the slowest month of the summer ever. I am not ready for it to be over. I haven't even gotten to the beach yet besides barefoot. Okay, I'm slacking. I've had a lot of things to do. I'm a busy gal. Okay, so I'm going to need summer to slow down. I can't believe it. 4th of July, this Thursday. What are you doing? I want to hear all about it. So message me on the Cat Country 107.3 app. What are your 4th of July plans? And I hope they're good. We've got a lot of awesome stuff coming up for you this week on the morning show. We've teamed up with Seize the Deal for another really great offer to bring you that starts this Friday. You know, we try and bring you really great deals on restaurant gift cards whenever we can. And this week we do have another deal for you. You can get a $50 gift card for only $25. And this time it's for Bright Spot Cafe in Sea Isle. If you've never been there to have their breakfast, you're missing out, okay? And it's worth the drive. Even if you're from around here, it's worth the drive, okay? It goes live at 9 a.m. on Friday. SeizeTheDeal.com. So make sure you're listening for that. This week, it's today I should say, it's National Ginger Snap Day today. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't know why they will put this day in July. Like ginger snaps, love them, but I definitely have them in the fall. Okay. That's my judgment and I'm sticking to it. Okay. It's National Creative Ice Cream Flavor Day. Come up with something fun. I don't know. Food concoctions they kind of freak me out. So I'm going to let you come up with a fun one for that. It's National U.S. Postage Stamp Day today. I can't tell you the last time I bought a stamp. I don't know if that means I just don't have anything to send or if I'm just officially a part of the 21st century. I don't know. It's also National Postal Worker Day today. So yes, I'm going to get in on all of my thanks to the postal workers before the holidays kick in because they have the hardest job around Christmas time, and I said what I said. And Jahna, it's Jahna Michael with you this morning. Good morning, good morning. We have finally hit July. Can't believe it. How about those storms all weekend, right? Ocean City was underwater. It was a mess. A bunch of shore towns had water issues this weekend, but I hope you are okay. Hope you were able to get out. I can tell you this. My mom lives right about 8 minutes from the Deptford Mall, okay? If you're familiar with that area, that's where I grew up. And I went up there this weekend to try and help get ready for July 4th. We're doing a little something at her house on the 4th. And she hasn't had the 4th at her house for a while. So I went up there and I came home last night. Oh my gosh. When I tell you, I took my life in my hands driving down the Atlantic City Expressway last night during those storms around like 8 o'clock. They were nuts. Everybody had their hazards on. It was crazy. It was absolutely nuts. And then looking at the traffic, right? The shore traffic westbound, like going back towards Philly on the AC Expressway. First of all, I saw a car on the side of the road that it must have flew the guardrail, like from the eastbound side of the expressway to the westbound side. That, I said quite a few prayers for whoever was involved in that last night. That was rough. But then the traffic coming back, or going back, I should say. I mean, those people must have been sitting like for at least 3 hours. And when I say there were parts when I was coming back down from that area, from like the Deptford area, I had my hazards on. I was going like 40 miles an hour on the expressway. It's not fun. I've had to do that on the Parkway plenty of times too. It's not fun when you have to do that. So luckily those storms are behind us. It's looking pretty good, the forecast for 4th of July this week, and that's what everybody cares about, of course. I know we would have all rather, taken all the rain this weekend rather than it ruin our 4th. So it is looking pretty good. Here's what's going on in your town this morning. We actually got some news out of North Wildwood. They say that a Pennsylvania woman was charged with making a false report about a gun that prompted an evacuation of the boardwalk last week during the Barefoot Country Music Fest. It was a 29-year-old, and apparently she got in a fight with this like juvenile, and then reported that he had a gun, but it turned out that he didn't. So that whole evacuation on Surfside Pier was for nothing. So So that's great. There's your news for today. If you want to know what's going on in your neck of the woods, you have to follow us, catcountry1073.com and on the Cat Country 107.3 app. If you don't have the app, make sure that you download it. It's free. It's Cat Country 107.3.
WPUR Atlantic City is Cat Country 107.3, a town square media station serving South Jersey and available on the Cat Country 107.3 app.
Transit.
Hey, it's Jahna. Mike, things you need to know this morning. A former teacher and lifeguard accused of sexually harassing underage members of the Ocean City Beach Patrol was sentenced to probation yesterday. Former OCBP member and Pleasantville teacher Jonathan Howell, 42 years old, he was charged in June 2022. He was indicted in January 23 on first-degree aggravated assault, second-degree sexual assault, and second-degree official misconduct, along with 2 counts of third-degree endangering the welfare of a child. New Jersey's most unique theme park happens to sit right here in South Jersey. Diggerland in Berlin has been deemed the most interesting theme park in the state. It's definitely worth the trip if you have little ones who love trucks, emergency vehicles, anything that's like a real construction site. They're going to love it, and they have it there. And if you're looking to beat the heat, you're going to have to go somewhere besides South Jersey this summer. Studies show that the hottest counties in the state are actually all right here in South Jersey. That's why we keep saying hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. South Jersey weather for today, mostly sunny and breezy today, cooler with a high of 76. I'm Jahna Michael, Cat Country 107.3. Cat Country 107.3, mornings with Joe and Jahna. It's Jahna Michael with you this morning, and it's time for my fangirl update. Here we go. We're talking about the guy that we can't help but talk about these days because he's stealing. He's stealing the show. Everything he does is amazing. It's Jelly Roll. And lately, Jelly Roll has just been putting hit after hit after hit out for us all, just gracing our eardrums. We couldn't be more thankful for it. But there's almost like never a time you can't go, that you can't go an hour of your life without being exposed to one of his songs. But here's where my butt comes in. What is the man who's making the songs that people are listening to? He says that the one song that he can listen to all the time is actually How a Cowgirl Says Goodbye by Tracy Lawrence. He said that's just one of the coolest songs in country music to him. That's his personal opinion. Jelly Roll says he loves the cool spin that it puts on kind of like your classic breakup song. I love Jelly Roll, man. You think he's always going to say one thing, and yet he totally surprises you with something different. That's why we love the guy. You can see what he says about the one country song that stops him in his tracks every single time. It's up now on the Cat Country 107.3 app. That's Jahna's fangirl update on Cat Country 107.3. Cat Country 107.3, mornings with Joe and Jahna. It's Jahna Michael with you on your Monday morning. How are you? Hope you had a wonderful weekend. Welcome, July. We are here. July 4th is on Thursday. Do you have any plans? Let me know on the Cat Country 107.3 app. Coming up in just an hour from right now, our question of the day. What are your favorite 4th of July traditions? And you know what? Just for funsies, we can even put in what 4th of July tradition you think is overrated. Okay, because I've been getting a lot of that over the weekend on the app. We talked about that we're going to talk about your favorite traditions, and then people are just letting me know, like, I hate the fireworks around the corner from my house because it freaks out my dogs. That's been kind of a theme running, especially on social media over the last few days. But let me know our question of the day for today. What are your favorite or your least favorite 4th of July traditions? It's coming up quick this Thursday. We'll talk about that in just an hour from right now. Cat Country 107.3, mornings with Joe and Jahna. It's Jahna Michael with you this morning. And I have to say that we have to shout out the people in Barnegat who lost power yesterday. So here's what happened. A car crashed into a power pole, and almost 1,000 residents in Barnegat didn't have power as a result. Barnegat police, they say that the driver actually fell asleep at the wheel and her car collided with the pole. That's so scary. Our best wishes to the driver. She was a 23-year-old woman and was treated at the scene but refused further treatment, which is perfectly within her right, okay? So we can't do anything about that. But Atlantic City Electric crews were able to restore power to the area in a short amount of time. But that's nuts. Like, I feel like that's a lot of people impacted by a car crash like that. Maybe that's happened to me before as a result. my power going out, but I doubt it. I don't think so. I think that's a rare occasion. So hopefully that woman is okay. We just wanted to share that. Keep her in your thoughts and prayers, and just happy that the residents that did lose power, it was able to be restored in a decent amount of time today. Well, if you are waking up this morning, you can clearly see blue skies today compared to that mess we were all dealing with yesterday. So that's a good start for your Monday. That's good juju. So we're gonna cross our fingers and hope that travels with us into the 4th of July holiday. You know what I mean? Cat Country 107.3 mornings with Joe and Jahna. It's Jahna Michael with you this morning. And here is my question for you right now. How long would you be willing to spend in the car with your family this summer? Loaded question, right? Because I know your real answer. No, zero time. You want those people to get out of your hair all summer long. I get it. No, I'm totally. Cat Country 107.3 mornings with Joe and Jahna. Jahna Michael with you this morning. We are talking family road trips. Okay. You're either a really big fan of them, or that's literally your worst nightmare, the absolute last thing you would want to do with your extra time that you have during the warmer months. So a survey has recently figured out how long the average American will spend in the car on road trips with family for summer 2024. I think this is way too long. I do know that people, travel the country and or go south, like people road trip to Florida, whatever the case may be, that's all well and good. But can you imagine, like, if you have 3 kids and you're in a car, depending on their ages, I suppose, but if you're in the car with your kids and your spouse for that long, you're an angel on earth. I'm just going to go ahead and say that right now. 23 hours is the answer. This survey found that the average American is going to spend nearly 23 hours on road trips with family this summer, and 11 bathroom breaks on average. That's a lot. We used to go to North Carolina every year for summer. For a while we did that for a couple of years. But 11 bathroom breaks in 23 hours, that's a lot of time wasted when you can get to wherever you're going a lot faster. That's all I'm saying. So if that's you this summer, you're headed out on the road, I'm just gonna say it like it is. Good luck, fam. Good luck. Cat Country 107.3. Cat Country 107.3 mornings with Joe and Jahna. How's that summer bod coming? I should be the last person in the world to even say that right now, but there has been a new discovery when it comes to diet and exercise. What's the deal? How much do both really impact? Cat Country 107.3 mornings with Joe and Jahna. Jahna Michael with you this morning. We are talking your weight loss goals. Obviously, when I want to feel bright, tight, all the things, Paolini Dermatology and Med Spa. Amazing. They are my cheat sheet right now. I have a couple of health things that are going on that are really kind of keeping the weight on, but I'm still working out. Like, I'm still pretty cut, so I know it could be a lot worse, so I can't really complain right now. But when I saw this on the news, I was shooketh, and I was like, I know exactly what I'm talking about on Monday morning. So there's this new study that came out that found you're not ready for this, so just brace yourself, okay? Diet and exercise, they're proven to be equally effective at losing weight. What I mean by that, okay? You don't have to do both. They're saying you can either focus on your diet, you will lose weight, or you can exercise. And now, this is all relative. So if you are not living a healthy lifestyle and just, going to Taco Bell every day or McDonald's every day or whatever the case may be, right? You working out for 30 minutes every day really isn't going to do much. But if you would consider yourself an overall healthy person, right? If you really need to lose a couple of pounds, you don't have to kill yourself with both. Like, don't be upset if you went to the gym, but you got to take the kids somewhere, so you're going to stop at Chick-fil-A, or, your diet's been really on point today, but you are, running all around and you've got plans and you got a family party, so you have to cook. You're not going to make it to the gym. That's okay too. So as long as you're like doing what you're supposed to do overall, you don't have to. Hey, it's Jahna Mike. Morning. New Jersey Transit customers will begin paying a 15% fare increase beginning today. The first fare hike for New Jersey Transit in nearly a decade. Wow. The agency says the hike is because ridership just hasn't recovered from the pandemic. So prepare for a 3% hike every year going forward. And all tickets will now expire 30 days after purchase. North Wildwood police say a Pennsylvania woman has been charged with making a false report about a gun that prompted an evacuation of the boardwalk last week. The woman, she's 29-year-old Taylor Erickson. She's been charged with causing a false public alarm and making a false report to police. It happened a week ago on Saturday at the area near 25th Avenue and the beach. North Wildwood police say the woman told them a juvenile male had shown a gun and entered the Surfside Pier section of Maurice Piers. Her report prompted an evacuation. Police found the juvenile but discovered he had no gun. The pier was reopened. Police say she admitted to making the false report after she got into a fight with the juvenile. And almost 1,000 residents in Barnegat lost power yesterday when a car crashed into a power pole. Barnegat police say the driver fell asleep at the wheel and her car collided with the pole. Police say the 23-year-old woman was treated at the scene but refused further treatment. Atlantic City Electric crews restored power to the area. And your South Jersey weather for today, mostly sunny and breezy with a high of 81. I'm Jahna Michael, Cat Country 107.3. Country 107.3, mornings with Joe and Jahna. It's Jahna Michael with you this morning. It's birthday shout out time on the Cat. Here we go. We've got, first up, we're going to Williamstown this morning. Diane Donovan is celebrating today. Happy birthday, Diane. We hope you have a wonderful day. Tyler Oakley from Eldora, 25 years young today. Happy birthday, Tyler. A new decade for Joey Glock. Joey Glock is 40. He's from Cape May Courthouse. Happy birthday, Joey. Angela Vandersky is 60. Another new decade. From Egg Harbor City. Happy birthday, Angela. Brittany Schramm of Estelle Manor, 39 today. Karen Snowden of EHT has a birthday. Misty Eveler of Dorothy has a birthday. Maria Sinnerard. Hopefully I said that right. Sorry, Maria. 60 from North Cape May. We've got Stephanie Giordano, 54. Mays Landing. Happy birthday, Stephanie. Jessica Kupperstein is 34. Kimberly Tomaski of Corbin City is 65 today. Happy birthday, Kimberly. Terry Wavra from Millville has a birthday. Happy birthday, Terry. That's it. If we missed you, happy one to you as well. Have a wonderful day, you July baby you. Our birthday person of the day today, going to hear their name shouted out all morning long right here on the Cat Country Morning Show. Angela Vandersky of Egg Harbor City, 60 years young today. Happy birthday, Angela. Don't forget, if you want your birthday included, make sure you message us on the Cat Country 107.3 app, or you can email me, Jahna at catcountry1073.com. Again, happy birthday to Angela Vandersky. She's our birthday person of the day today. 3 mornings with Joe and Jahna. It's Jahna Michael with you this morning. Taking off our question of the day for Monday, July 1st. 4th of July is this week. Thursday. Can't believe it. I feel like, I just feel like it's flying. This summer is flying by. For whatever reason, I just really needed to slow down. But it's important to note that July is the whole reason for our question of the day. 4th of July, coming up quick. Our question of the day for today, what are you most and what are your most and least favorite 4th of July traditions? And man, oh man, we've got a lot of things to talk about with this one. So I'm going to leave the most obvious for last. But Don commented on our Facebook post and said, least favorite tradition is the traffic, yet it happens each and every year. You know what? I feel like that's just the price we pay, right? For living near the beach during the biggest summer holiday that there is. I feel like that's just part of the living within 20 minutes from the sand tax. Jersey taxes us out the butt, right? Just add that to the list. Melanie says her favorite is the fireworks. Her least favorite is the patriotism for our country doesn't last past the holiday. You know what? I have to say, I can't lie to you. I actually think that happens to be true. You can let us know your answer. CatCountry1073.com on the Cat Country 107.3 app. That's the best way to do it. Click the message us button, or you can comment right on our Facebook page. Our question of the day, what are your most and least favorite July 4th traditions? It's coming up Thursday, so now's your chance to voice them. It's Cat Country 107.3. Mornings with Joe and Jahna. Jahna Michael with you this morning. We're talking your most and least favorite 4th of July traditions. 4th of July is on Thursday. I can't believe it. I really can't believe it. I know I keep saying that, but geez, a man. Summer's just like here and gone here one day, gone the next. It's so upset. So you can message us on the Cat Country 107.3 app. Just click the message us button. It's free, by the way. If you want to answer this question, we've already got a lot of answers on Facebook already. Don says his least favorite 4th of July tradition is the traffic. Melanie says her favorite's the fireworks, but her least favorite is how patriotism is like here for one day of the year and then everybody forgets about it. Barry says that his favorite is remembering why we celebrate America's birthday. Of course, the fireworks. His least favorite is knowing that his wife's a nurse and she used to work instead of being able to like participate in all the fun things. And obviously, it was bound to happen at one point or another. Talking about, you know what? I'm not even going to name people because I'm just going to be nice today. But I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 messages on the app all about how their least favorite are the fireworks that go off near their house or that people let off because it freaks their dogs out. Listen, I understand. Dogs are afraid of fireworks. Don't bring your dog to the fireworks, but people are going to do what people are going to do. And you just got to be prepared for it. I have 2 dogs too. Okay. And they do get really scared about the fireworks, over the fireworks, at the fireworks, whatever you want to say. But here's what I do. They have these dog treats at PetSmart. Okay. They got a little CBD in them, right? And you just make sure your dogs are relaxed. Put them in a room where they can't really hear them too loudly. And it is what it is. It's one day a year. You know it's coming. You prepare for it. They're going to be okay. All right. They're going to be okay. I promise you. And if you rescued your dog, listen, there's a chance your dog went through way worse than hearing a couple fireworks go off. Point 3, mornings with Joe and Jahna. Morning trivia is on the air. And at stake this morning, I got a great prize for you, a pair of tickets to see Sam Hunt. He's going to be at the Freedom Mortgage Pavilion next Thursday, July 11th. It's going down at 7 o'clock. We've got tickets for you. They're going to be emailed and come from Live Nation when you win. 609-383-1073. That's the number to call. 609-383-1073. If you can answer this question correctly, you are going to Sam Hunt next Thursday. Here we go. The top 3 things that most Americans would like to declare independence from this 4th of July are credit card debt, overeating, and what? 609-383-1073. The question is the top 3 things most Americans would like to declare independence from this 4th of July. Credit card debt, overeating, and what? Good luck. Sam Hunt tickets up for grabs. Cat Country 107.3. Mornings with Joe and Jahna. Morning trivia is on the air and at stake for you. We've got a great prize for you this morning. A pair of tickets to see Sam Hunt at the Freedom Mortgage Pavilion in Camden. It's all going down a week from 4th of July, a week from this Thursday, July 11th at 7 p.m. Tickets are going to be emailed to you from Live Nation. All you got to do is call me right now with the correct answer to this question, 609-383-1073. The top 3 things most Americans would like to declare independence from this 4th of July, according to a new survey, are credit card debt, overeating, and what? Credit card debt, overeating, and what? Let's go to the phone, see what we got. Hi, Cat Country.
Yes, is it Joe Biden?
That's funny. No, try again. Good morning, Cat Country.
Hello.
Hi, do you have an answer for me?
Is it taxes?
Taxes. No, try again. Good morning, Cat Country.
Hi, is it taxes?
Nope, try again. The question is the top 3 things most Americans would like to declare independence from are credit card debt, overeating, and what? Here we go. Good morning, Cat Country.
Joe Biden.
Nope, not Joe Biden. Try again. Good morning, Cat Country.
Their boss?
Their boss. Oh, that's a good answer. Nope, try again. Good morning, Cat Country.
Good morning.
Do you have an answer for me?
Being overworked and underpaid?
I mean, I would say yes. That is not the answer we're looking for, though, but I concur wholeheartedly. Try again. 609-383-1073. We're still looking for a winner for morning trivia this morning. We'll give you a couple more minutes to figure this out. The top 3 things, according to a new survey, that most Americans would like to declare independence from this 4th of July are credit card debt, overeating, and what? I'll give you a hint. You might not be as obsessed with this thing as your kids are. That's a really big clue. You might not be as obsessed with this as your kids are. The top 3 things most Americans would like to declare independence from this 4th of July: credit card debt, overeating, and what? 609-383-1073 is the number to call for those Sam Hunt tickets. Good luck. Country 107.3. Mornings with Joe and Jahna. Morning trivia is on the air. We are still looking for a winner for these Sam Hunt tickets. It's going down at the Freedom Mortgage Pavilion next Thursday, a week from 4th of July, on July 11th, 7 p.m. 609-383-1073. Here's the question. The top 3 things most Americans would like to declare independence from this 4th of July are credit card debt, overeating, and what else? 609-383-1073. Now, we did ask this. I asked this question earlier. It was a little bit difficult, so I did give a clue. That clue was your kids are more likely to be obsessed with this than you are. But the likelihood is if you haven't been living under a rock since 2005, you definitely spend a decent amount of time engaging in this. We'll say that. The top 3 things most Americans would like to declare independence from this 4th of July are credit card debt, overeating, and what else? Let's go to the phones. Hi, Cat Country.
Hi, is it social media?
That's absolutely right. You're our winner. What's your name?
Christina.
Christina, where are you from?
Atlantic City.
Christina, you are going to see Sam Hunt at the Freedom Mortgage Pavilion next Thursday. Congratulations.
Woo! Thank you.
You're welcome, Christina. Yup, that is what it is. We've got a social media problem here in the country, and that's what we would like to free ourselves from. No arguments there. Less time on social media would probably be better for all of us. Congratulations, Christina. You are going to Sam Hunt. We'll be back with another shot for you to go to Sam Hunt next week. Tomorrow morning, Cat Country 107.3. Hey, it's Jahna Michael with Morning. New Jersey Transit customers will begin paying a 15% fare increase beginning today. The first fare hike for New Jersey Transit in nearly a decade. Wow. The agency says the hike is because ridership just hasn't recovered from the pandemic, so prepare for a 3% hike every year going forward. And all tickets will now expire 30 days after purchase. North Wildwood police say a Pennsylvania woman has been charged with making a false report about a gun that prompted an evacuation of the boardwalk last week. The woman, she's 29-year-old Taylor Erickson. She's been charged with causing a false public alarm and making a false report to police. It happened a week ago on Saturday at the area near 25th Avenue and the beach. North Wildwood police say the woman told them a juvenile male had shown a gun and entered the Surfside Pier section of Maurice Piers. Her report prompted an evacuation. Police found the juvenile but discovered he had no gun. The pier was reopened. Police say she admitted to making the false report after she got into a fight with the juvenile. And almost 1,000 residents in Barnegat lost power yesterday when a car crashed into a power pole. Barnegat police say the driver fell asleep at the wheel and her car collided with the pole. Police say the 23-year-old woman was treated at the scene but refused further treatment. Atlantic City Electric crews restored power to the area. And your South Jersey weather for today, mostly sunny and breezy with a high of 81. I'm Jahna Michael, Cat Country 107.3. Cat Country 107.3. Mornings with Joe and Jahna. I'm not going to lie to you. I didn't even know that the Village People were still a thing, that they were performing. Apparently they are, and well, they were at least back in 2018. Here's the deal. And we're talking about the YMCA people. YMCA, like the Native American guy, the police officer, the firefighter, the construction worker. You know what I mean. So apparently they're so upset with how they were treated at Disney World, okay, that their team is suing them. This all took place back in 2018. So they were trying to perform. They had like this Epcot concert series that they were scheduled to perform at. And they were doing that for a decade, apparently. Like, this is their thing. They've been doing it for a really long time. Well, TMZ has reported that a case was filed by Karen Willis. So she's the wife of Victor Willis. He's the police officer in the band. And she says that they were treated terribly by Epcot workers. She said that she works the front of the house normally to mix the band's live sound. Apparently, she wasn't allowed in there. She wasn't allowed to do that. Of course, her name's Karen, right? Karen also, she alleged, we'll say, that she and the group were physically attacked in the park by overzealous fans. That's what they're saying. And she believes, apparently there's a conspiracy theory involved, okay? She believes that these people were planted there by ex-band members. Now, I didn't know this. Apparently, like, the Village People's kind of like a Earth, Wind, and Fire thing where, like, the band members are it's like an evolving group. I was 10 years old when I figured that out. But the group, their contract for this series, right, apparently also included the need for extra security. The Village People need extra security. I mean, all right. Disney apparently didn't provide that either. I'm just going to say, like, I didn't even know the Village People were still a band, okay? So, lady, all I'm going to say, if you're still getting booked at 4th of July is Thursday. How does that make you feel? I can't be the only one that thinks that summer is going by so quickly. It's Jahna Michael. Our question of the day for today: what are your favorite and least favorite 4th of July traditions? We've got even more. Cat Country 107.3 mornings with Joe and Jahna. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we will get weather for the 4th of July that we are getting today. It's beautiful, high of 81, mostly sunny. The humidity's gone. Hopefully that'll hold out until at least Thursday, because ideally this is exactly what we would all want to celebrate the 4th of July. So our question of the day for today: your favorite and least favorite 4th of July traditions. We've got a lot of people saying traffic. Don says traffic. Barry says traffic. Shoebies. If you don't follow the Shoebies page on Facebook, make sure you do that, because it's so funny. They are so funny. So shout out to the Shoebies page on Facebook. But they love them some Cat Country, and they commented on our question of the day for today. They said Shoebies traffic specifically. Everybody else that's trying to get around South Jersey on the 4th, you're allowed. Shoebies, get out of our way. Listen, I'm happy when the Shoebies come to visit us this summer. Tourism, they help us out. So I'm happy everybody's enjoying our beaches. But yeah, I'll definitely say traffic on the 4th is the worst. So you definitely have to prepare for that. So Diana says her favorite tradition is enjoying the fireworks display and music. Obviously, there's always somebody that comes through with the negative opinion about the fireworks. And Steve, I'm sorry, I gotta shout you out. Steve commented on our Facebook page. He said, fireworks, they're just fancy noise and air pollution. Are you kidding me? That's the most un-American thing I've ever heard in my life, Steve. You don't like fireworks for the 4th of July? You must go to Europe, Steve. Go to Europe. We try to hook you up with some really amazing deals so you can save a little bit of money whenever we can, right? It's Jahna Michael here. So we here at Cat Country have teamed up yet again with Seize the Deal this week. We've got a really great restaurant gift card deal for you that goes live on Friday at 9 a.m. A $50 gift card for just $25. So it's